All right. Hello, everybody. I hope that you can hear me. Hold on. I'm going to close this real quick and make sure that I am recording, which I am. Okay. You can stop laughing. All right. Welcome to week 4. It was great to see everybody today. I am going to go over what I need you to do this week, and I will check in again with you on Friday. So the learning objective for this week is to construct a scale model of the motion of our solar system. You will be doing that on a Google slide, which I have prepared for you, and I will show you. You will also be doing a model of the formation of the universe by scaling it to your birth month after you watch a video. So the Snook check-in was today. There's an article on the Google Classroom about time. I would like you to do the reasons for the seasons and the deductive reasoning practice. I think the deductive reasoning practice is not due Friday, but I would like you to do it. The reason for the seasons is due. And I also would like you to do the scale models, which will be due. I will probably have those due by Monday because those will take some time. You will also watch a video, which is linked here. It's the Carl Sagan video. The sub can show it to you, but you can also review it as many times as you want on YouTube. All right. Now, the first thing I want to go over is the scale model of the solar system, which will be on this slideshow, which I showed to you today in class. And this is a scale to a clock. The face of the clock has no hands, but 12 o'clock is going to indicate 1 Earth year. And that's what this green dot represents. It should be as close to 12 o'clock as possible to indicate that after the Earth has gone around the sun 1 full year, it ends up in the same place. I've also placed the Earth on the 3rd orbit out, which indicates it is the 3rd planet out. I would like to bring to mind that none of this is to scale for size or distance. It is only to scale for the revolution of each planet around the sun. So the example that I gave you was in class today was about Mercury. Mercury is the first planet out from the sun, and I showed you the math when we were outside looking at your models, and I did make those corrections like I told you I would. So everybody should have this sheet where Earth is a 1, and there are extra copies on my desk if you cannot find them. And what you're going to be using is the orbital period, which is down here. And what you would like to do is probably highlight this so you don't mess up. This is the line you need for this model. And you are going to start with Mercury, which is listed as 0.241 for its orbital period, and it's scaled to the Earth. So that means for every 1 time that the Earth goes around the sun, Mercury goes around the sun almost 1/4 of the way. So Mercury's 0.241, which is about almost 0.25. So I'm going to put that down, and you are going to use this proportion for all of your math calculations. So you will do this on a piece of scratch paper, or you can write it in on the slides if you would like to try that, but that will take time. So what I did was I put what the Mercury's ratio is up top on the numerator, and I put the Earth as 1 on the denominator. It equals what time is X for Mercury over what time it is for Earth, which is 12. Whenever you see a fraction with an equal sign in between the two and you're solving for X, you cross multiply. You should get this in your calculator. 2.88 equals X. And what that means is that for every 1 time that the Earth has gone around and made it back to 12, the Mercury is almost at 3 o'clock. So if you imagine the orbit as the face of the clock, you should put your dot for Mercury about at 3, which is where I have it. 3 o'clock is located right here, and that's where I have it on here. You will go ahead and do that for all of the rest of the planets. And at the very end, there is a question here that I would like you to answer after you get your data, and that is, are any of the planets aligned after 1 year? Yes or no? And I want you to explain your answers. The last thing that I need you to do is the universe scale to your birth month, and I have the directions here. You have to watch Carl Sagan's video first in order to get an idea about what I need you to do and how he did it. But you are actually doing it on a smaller surface, and that is your month of birth as opposed to the entire calendar year. So you will follow these instructions. I made a template here for you, all of you, to use. You will put your birth month up here. So you will click on that text box and edit it. And you also need to look up what the dates are for the days of the week for your month for 2018 and put them into each one of these squares. Then you will go ahead and do your research to find out on day 1 is when the Big Bang happened and how the universe formed all the way up until you get to the Earth, the humans being present on this planet. And there's enough space here. You can change the font size so that you can type in notes for me. I hope that helps, and I hope to see a lot of work from all of you. All of this will be on the Google Classroom. And if you have any questions, text or email me. I'll talk to you later. Bye.